As you may have heard, South Dakota is super nomad friendly. By that, I mean state residency is easy to come by, and there can be some financial perks to becoming a resident of South Dakota when living full-time on the road. We'll get into more details in a bit, but first, let's sit back, relax, and enjoy the view. Our 4:30 a.m. wake-up was rewarded by having the Badlands National Park completely to ourselves for sunrise. Why is it chilling in the road? After helping our little friend get across the road, we wondered if we did the right thing. Looking into it, we learned that it's actually best to allow the turtle to cross the road on their own while you play the role of crossing guard. If they refuse to move, then you can intervene to help, either by picking them up if it's safe to do so, or gently nudging them from behind with a stick. Back to the residency stuff, you can become a South Dakota resident simply by having a South Dakota mailing address and spending a single night in the state, either in a hotel or campground. There are several virtual mailbox options for full-time travelers to get a mailing address. We got ours through the company America's Way. What do we got?
Our driver's licenses.
Can I see? Switching our vehicle registration and insurance over to South Dakota also saved us a lot of money. In Colorado, we paid around $3,000 per year for registration and insurance combined, only for the truck. In South Dakota, it was $1,500 total to register the truck and motorcycle and insure the truck, motorcycle, camper, and our rig upgrades. Show me the license plate. So we saved $1,500 while improving our coverage. Not too shabby. Now that the boring, albeit important, stuff is out of the way, we're headed into the Black Hills National Forest to get a better feel for our new home state.
It's the coldest hand that run down this land where the ocean lands. It's the tallest sound, the damn smallest crowd, but their hearts break loud. Far from ever feeling lost with me, I'll push you back towards the land and sea. They're going down for love, and love is free. Stick with me and I will guarantee you're never lost among the crowd with me. Never lost among the crowd with me. Everywhere you go, I'll be. Anywhere you go, I'll see. You're never lost among the crowd with me.
Well, this feels familiar. Last November, we were camped in Kentucky when the devastating tornadoes tore through the state in the middle of the night, taking over 70 lives with them. We weren't far from the destruction, but thankfully we stayed out of harm's way. We spent the night sitting on our camper floor, watching the radar and listening to weather updates, realizing just how unprepared we were for inclement weather like this. We've learned a few things since then. First, never stay in your camper or RV if there's an imminent tornado. Instead, seek shelter in a building or low ground, like a ditch. Make sure you have a reliable means to access weather alerts, like a radio or walkie-talkie with radio features like we've recently gotten. We've also started using the app Radar Scope, which we've found to be really useful.
That should miss us. And these ones coming at us don't even have polygons around them yet, so they're not severe thunderstorms.
If there isn't a definite tornado heading your way, but your area is under a tornado watch, prepare as if one is coming. Identify building shelters in the area that you could go to. If there aren't any, prepare to leave the camper if needed. For us, that means readying the cat carrier, helmets to protect us from flying debris, the dog leash. This one is actually a hands-free leash that we can snap around our waist, which would be helpful in this situation. Rain gear, and our exercise mat to put over us if we have to lie in a ditch. Apart from some hail, this storm wasn't too bad and actually served as a great opportunity to practice some stormy weather preparedness. Any damage? I'm glad to report there wasn't any. Our newly installed solar panels, which are attached to the top of the rooftop tent, made it out completely unscathed. Catch! The natural beauty of South Dakota and the friendly folks in the government services offices far exceeded our expectations. We sure hope to spend some more time here in our new home state down the road. Never stay in your camper or RV if there's an imminent tornado. If there isn't an imminent tornado. If there isn't an imminent tornado. If there isn't an imminent oh gosh, let's change this. There isn't a definite tornado heading your way.